Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is The Devil is a Part-Timer, Season 2. Only 9 years after the first one. For those who don't know, we watched this show before we started the channel, so that's why you won't be able to find reactions to it on the channel. We both watched half the show in our own time before we started dating, and then once we started watching anime together, we watched the rest of the first season together. And
we hadn't seen it in a very long time, so we just watched a recap. But if we're forgetting anything, please forgive us.
Yeah, because it has been maybe 3 years since we watched. So yeah, and I'm gonna be honest right off the bat, I don't have super high hopes for this season because I think it's completely separate production. I think it's as far as I know, I mean, 9 years is a long time. I mean, I haven't looked into it too much, but I don't think White Fox is even doing it. Let's see, Devil is a Part-Timer. We're still excited to get into it.
If you go on Mal, it should tell you.
Is the producer? Yeah, Studio 3 Hertz. They did sort of online, their alternative thing. What else did they do? A bunch of other random shit, it looks like.
Lots of cute girl shows.
Which I guess is fitting, but White Fox's style and everything, especially in 2013, was so, for comedy especially, was awesome. We around that time we had Steins Gate, and soon after ReZero Season 1, and what else? We had other stuff as well. And just this, it was just, they hit it out of the park with the first season, and 9 years is a long time. We often these days are getting sequels to shows that came out 5+ years ago. It seems to be pretty normal with One Punch Man and ReZero, etc. And some things go worse than others. Some things work out pretty much fine, but we'll see. I'm still excited to see it. I just my expectations aren't as high as they would be if the band was getting back.
I only really I just hope that it's okay, because when we watched this originally, we watched it in dub.
Yes.
So I'm really hoping, especially since I haven't heard it recently, it might actually be better that I'm not attached to the characters' voices or anything.
Yeah.
But I think we should just get into it and see how it goes.
Exactly. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon for the uncut for this. And we can head on our other shows. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna be sticking with this, even if we get no views, because unless it's bad. If it's really bad, then we might drop it. But if it's good and it's kind of what we remember,
even if it's just all right.
Yeah, we're okay for just a chill comedy ride once a week. That's fun. Let's check it out. Ente Isla. Emilia.
I'm glad they're doing a big recap. I know we just watched a recap, but especially if you didn't and you were just oh, this show. I'll watch the next season of this almost 10 years later. As they just calmly go in there. It was way more dramatic in the original. She was flying from 20 miles away.
Well, now we filled in the gaps because we were just getting
little
pieces here and there, and then now it's filled in all the other characters involved and stuff.
It's gonna be her mom.
It's gonna be her mom. What is this tree? Is she gonna give life to this tree and it's gonna become the baby that we've seen in all the promotional material? What? Big recap.
For all they called it a castle.
That was, yeah.
Let me order a new one right now.
And then we'll spend the next 2 weeks getting a second job and paying it off. I guess it's the Amazon.
Yeah.
Sitting there playing Animal Crossing.
They didn't make more tea. That's me and you. I can stand 10 blocks away and still hear everything you're talking about.
Wait, to 28 degrees? That's hot still. Yeah.
If that child just bursts out of the cabinet, I swear to God.
Did you order... Rushihara, did you order a child?
Impressive.
He's shopping again.
Now you have to do the housekeeping. No thanks.
It's MG Ronalds? Was it always MG Ronalds? Or was it Mick Ronalds?
I thought it was Mick Ronalds.
Maybe they got a cease and desist or something because it was too close.
Or maybe they just said it like Mick Ronalds.
Doulahan's death. You know, you called it Doulahan. Yeah, right. Big recap. For how much?
That kid is like lurking around in the rafters. Pathetic. Oh my God.
Why is he fat now?
Because he's coming there every day ordering food and eating it so that he can come see her, I bet. That's a lot. He's not even eating them in the store. He just got addicted.
10 large meals every day. What if she secretly likes it and that's the big reveal? Like halfway through the season? Are they gonna find this fucking baby in the,
while
in the closet while they're cleaning?
Gonna put it in the washer?
Yeah. Oh, that's why in the opening, Lucifer had it. Because he's like the new housekeeper.
So you do the laundry every day and you split it into 3 different loads?
That's terrible. It's not more economic if you have to do that rather than make more money. Jesus, man. Isn't that for guns? Oh, fully and semi-automatic, as in it does the work for you.
Yeah,
like
automatic. You have to do more.
Makes a bug sound.
I wish that they hadn't shown the baby at all, and then so then you'd like think it was something evil, and then this kid just jumps out of nowhere.
I think that's part of the joke is like
that you know what it is.
That you know, it builds the tension that way because it's funny. Because if you think about it, it's probably on the cover of even the light novel. Yeah. So like. The Dragon Ball Z sound effect. A bullet?
Oh!
What does that mean?
I don't know. He plays video games, maybe it's something from that. I don't know. Or something from their home world. In the washer.
It's a poop.
That was a cockroach.
Oh. Wait.
What?
Why is it blurred?
I don't know.
Are showing cockroaches illegal in like Japanese TV or something?
Why was it blurred out?
I love how they like. We'll see. I think the baby's still gonna show itself, but
the baby's gonna show up and they're gonna think that it's another cockroach, so they're gonna like
destroy it. I was gonna say it's like funny that like it's all set up with the promotional material and the OP and everything, and then it's just a fucking cockroach. Grave of the cockroach. Is that what they're doing?
No, they're burning it because it's part of like they're like guiding their ancestors towards them or something. I think they said. The baby's gonna come flying out of there right now.
But why? But why? An apple? Wait.
It's not an apple. It's a weird egg.
Is this like some Adam and Eve type thing?
Oh no.
Kill this enemy of women. Get a hold of yourself, you fucking teenager. What is this, Toy Story? Yeah, it's like the fruit of that tree, basically, right? Pretty cute, baby.
Why does she have a streak in her hair?
You really want to leave a baby with these guys?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Moon. Huh?
Is she gonna say that she's the mom?
It was all programmed.
She like made them to like have this child so that they can like get along better or something.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe this is like a plot to like end the war or something.
Yeah, if there's an
heir of both sides.
Mm-hmm. The betrayal. She's so cute.
So yeah, what do you think?
I really liked it. I thought it was good.
I think so too. I think good first episode.
Loved how they like got just enough of and the thing with this show is that it's because it's a comedy and like there are like epic fights and
stuff. The details don't really matter.
The details don't 100% matter. We just need the basics. So we just watched the recap and I think that definitely helps just to like fully know the relationships between all of the characters and like remember exactly what happened. But I think if you did just watch the show like almost 10 years ago and then didn't really think about it since then and then just pick this up, you would enjoy it just as much as if you had just watched the other season.
I agree.
Because it's kind of starting fresh and there's like new stuff coming in.
Yeah.
And it's really nice. I liked it. I liked that they did introduce the child this episode. I love that it's like the saying that he's the dad and she's the mom. It seems like, I don't
Even though,
know.
like, we know that's not true.
I don't know what the deal with that is. I'm wondering if it's, because we saw that lady and she was like, oh, where did you guys go wrong or something like that. She, like, said something like that at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then she made that to send it down to them, probably to mend the differences between them if they have to take care of this child together, because having a child always fixes every relationship.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
Exactly.
Especially if you're not in a relationship.
Brings people together, or should I say shackles them together for life. I think that this is a good first episode. I think if this level of quality or this level of, like, comedy or whatever, if you could just have more scenarios and, like, funny situations, then it'll work. I don't think that it needs to be better animated than this. Like, if you look back on the first season, just getting refreshed with the recap that we watched, like, the animation was pretty good and, like, pretty solid, and the blocking and the way that all the scenes were set up, like when they're on a date in the underground cafe, and then they're, like, around the corner outside the cafe and then they sit in another booth, like, across the cafe. Like, there was a lot of situations like that, as I'm remembering, where they use, like, space to their advantage in, like, a lot of different scenes. And I don't think that we'll get much of that necessarily, but, like, I think it's fine. I think it's serviceable. That's the thing with the comedies, you don't need that much, as long as they keep the spirit of it. The pacing of the jokes is obviously going to be different because we're watching in the original dub at this point, not English dub, which we watched the first season in. But I really like it, and I could see it being pretty good. I don't think it's going to be the most popular thing this season at all, but I think it'll be good enough to watch, and hopefully it turns into something good. I'm actually intrigued about, like, was that Emmy's mom, or was that some other person completely unrelated? And what is their plan? Is their plan to, like, have them raise this kid for, like, a few months, if it already can speak, and then it just grows up super fast, they raise it in, like, this other world, then it comes back as saying that it's the heir of, like, the two sides, and kind of unites the whole...
the new ruler that can, like, make it good for everyone, and then these guys can just maybe stay here because
or is the church gonna be like, oh, it's like the unholy demon baby of the hero in this other world, and they've already been trying to send people over to, like, kill Mao or like fuck up the whole situation. They're just living happily. So maybe the church will get wind of this, get it reported, and then they'll send somebody to try and kill the kid, and they'll have to defend the kid.
Maybe.
So
I just feel like the kid is, like, almost the replacement for working at McDonald's in the first one, of, like, the joke. Like, I feel like the kid is gonna be the new joke.
Yeah.
For like all the just funny downtime stuff, and then whatever, someone's gonna come and attack them. There's gonna be the big fights like last season, but the kid is gonna be, like, the new, like, main task that everyone's involved in, like looking after this kid, cleaning up after them. The kid's taking off down the street. They have to, like, do something about it. I don't know what.
Yeah, because the whole joke in the first season and with the whole show is how mundane his life is, even though he has all this power. So he's like literally on top of the world, like almost ruling the entire world in this holy war of domination, and then he gets transported to a world where, like, instead of being super powerful, he's just a regular guy, and he strives to be a regular guy. So the joke is how mundane it is. So what's the next step? It's, oh well, what if they have to if they have to raise a kid and deal with all the bullshit of that?
He's still like a part-time.
And wait, they have to balance, like, because they're, like, not married or whatever, they have to balance who's going to take care of the kid, I'm dropping it off here, I have an interview, I'm getting promoted to manager of this McDonald's, I might have to change locations, or, like, then maybe he'll have to sacrifice, like, oh, I wanted to take this promotion, but now I have to take care of this kid, so I can't do all this stuff or move away or anything for this job, even though climbing the corporate ladder was, like, his whole thing. I think that's so, and then they're gonna, like, that juxtaposed with their previous positions as, like, a great hero and a mighty ruler or whatever, that clashing with it is going to create some funny stuff, having to, like, deal with all the shit in
they're
this
gonna
context.
Like have the kid's gonna have to get babysat all the time by, like, everyone around, and it's gonna I feel like there's a lot of great opportunities for really funny stuff to happen, and I'm really excited. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe, it'll really help us out. Have a good day. Bye-bye.